What's up? What's happening? What is going on, Cantaloupes? Jason, the editor, and I are both alumni of Massapequa High School. Our school had a great sports program, and neither of us were a part of it. Right, Jason?
Yo, come on, Mike. You really don't think that these were the faces of Massapequa High School's finest athletes? I hated high school.
Okay, well, there are a lot of high schools around the U.S. that do produce plenty of pro talent, and they deserve some recognition because without them, we wouldn't have some of the elite stars that we know today. I'm Mike Cantalupo, and these are the 10 best high schools that have produced the most professional athletes. And a huge shout out to Rydawg 26 for suggesting this video. Mater Dei High School in Santa Ana, California, man, just living it up. Matt Leinart, Matt Barkley, Colt Brennan, one of the greatest quarterbacks to never have a real shot. Sadly, he got into a really bad car accident that ruined his career. But Colt Brennan, I was all about Colt Brennan. Anyway, there are more people like Travis Ware, Le'Ron Ellis, Stanley Johnson. They're NBA players. Mike Hisman, he also went there. Robbie Rogers of the MLS attended there as well. A lot of pro athletes. Colt Brennan, man, he almost had it. Fork Union Military Academy, a boarding school in Fork Union, Virginia. I'm going to be honest with you, does not sound like a fun place to be, but does produce great athletes. 6 NBA players went there. Dan Rulin is one of them. More than 80 players that were signed or drafted by NFL teams went there. That includes Plaxico Burress, Eddie George, Carlos Hyde, Michael Thomas, Vinny Testaverde, James Adams. They all went to this boarding school. Pretty good football program, as you can tell. Miami Northwestern Senior High School, one of the most famous public schools in America, established in 1955. Dozens of athletes have gone here. Teddy Bridgewater and Amari Cooper, they played together. Eli Rogers, Levante David. Outside of football, Tiffany Ross Williams was a U.S. Olympic hurdler. Multiple NBA players like Tim James, Stan McKenzie. Miami Northwestern Senior High, good school, at least for sports. De La Salle High School, this is a private Catholic school in Concord, California, man. Just keep doing that. Austin Hooper, TJ Ward, Amani Toomer, Maurice Jones-Drew, DJ Williams, they're among the NFL players. The trio of brothers, John Brent and Drew Barry, all made it to the NBA out of that high school. Dino Waldron is of the U.S. rugby team. Chris and Steven Wondolowski, they're both pro soccer players on the U.S. team. Junipero Serra High School. Oh yeah. A little Spanish for you, a little Catholic school in San Mateo, California. Tom Brady, Barry Bonds, Lynn Swann, those are just the legends that went there. Top of that, you have Tom Scott, he's a former MLB All-Star. You have Greg Jeffries. Over a dozen former pro athletes went there. Glenville High School in Glenville, Cleveland. Yes. Cleveland. It was established in 1892. A large portion of NFL players have gone there. Marshawn Lattimore, Ted Ginn Jr., Fred Clark, Justin Hardy, Devon Redding. And to top it all off, the great one, Steve Harvey. Show me Steve Harvey! Yay! Good answer. Susan Miller Dorsey High, a public high school in Los Angeles, California. Some really great basketball and football programs. Keyshawn Johnson, Lamont Warren, Raheem Moore, Chris Owens, Dennis Northcutt, among many others. 15 NFL players have gone there as of 2018. DeMatha Catholic School. This is a school located in Hyattsville, Maryland. Dozens and dozens of pro athletes have made their way out of there, including my favorite, Cameron Wake. On top of that, Brian Westbrook, Rodney McLeod, 16 other NFL players, Markel Fultz, Victor Oladipo, Danny Ferry, Sidney Lowe. They're basketball players who went there. Cardinals MLB reliever Brett Cecil, he also went there. Coy Gibbs, he's the son of Joe Gibbs. And multiple other soccer players too. Long Beach Polytechnic High School. It's a public high school in Long Beach, California. Chase Utley and Tony Gwynn. went there. Legendary player. Jordan Bell of the Warriors went there as well. Deshaun Jackson, Willie McGinnis, Juju Smith-Schuster, dozens of other NFL players. Lots of Hollywood celebrities went there too. You sent your kid there if you want them to be rich and famous. Easy enough. St. Thomas Aquinas in Fort Lauderdale. It's a Roman Catholic school. It's produced over 20 pro football players like Miami, Northwestern. It is the school to be at in South Florida if you're going to make it into the pro football world. Michael Irvin, Joey Bosa, James White, Giovanni Bernard, Philip Dorsett, plenty of others as well. A handful of MLB players too. The 2016 Olympic gold medalist in Armin Hall. You have a lot of people. South Florida is a good place for athletes. What other high schools have produced plenty of professional athletes? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if your high school is known for any sort of professional athlete. Until next time, I'm Mike Cantalupo. Thanks for watching.